Elon Musk's AI Grok 4 was released last week. It said some pretty terrible stuff that had to be removed from the internet. I made a video on this and it blew the heck up. It went absolutely viral. Beyond having that little situation happen, the Pentagon decided to give Elon Musk and Grok 4 a $200 million contract. Now, this is absolutely bananas. But while the world is freaking out about the controversy, the things that AI or Grok 4 is actually saying and the things that it's doing and the fact that it has been jailbroken with 48 hours, which we're going to talk about, you know what it's really good at? Helping you get AI subscription-based customers online. And so in this video, I'm going to break down some of the new controversial events that just popped up, but I'm also going to show you the things that I have used Grok 4 for to help me get more clients online. And in order to qualify myself, I do want to show you some of the results that I have gotten. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to go out and do this, but if I open up my Square account here, you will see that over the last, 15 days, I've generated $33,000 in revenue. And it's a full disclaimer, I work hard to get this revenue. You're not going to be able to go push a button and replicate this immediately. I want to show you in this video what I'm doing and how I use tools like Grok 4, Manus AI, ChatGPT, Gemini to generate AI subscription-based clients. Because again, while everybody's going rogue, I've been quietly using these tools to build multiple income streams. Each single client that is a subscription-based client that I get, I consider an income stream. And that's exactly what we're going to be covering today. But before we get into that, if you like this topic of building an online business and getting AI subscription-based customers, then I'd like to do something special for you. I want to offer you my 4-part AI fast track training where we dive deeper on how to get AI subscription-based clients that I get paid monthly for. I'm also going to give you a 30-day free trial to the AI tool that I use to get clients and run my business. It's totally optional. You don't have to take me up on it, but if you want it, it's the one that I use and it makes things easier for me to do so. And so if you like those assets, just be sure to subscribe, like this video, share this video with a friend that could find it informative and might want to consider getting some AI subscription-based clients, and comment below and I will send you a link to the 4-part fast track training, the 30-day trial to the software. And 30 days is plenty enough time to where if you follow the training in the 4-part fast track, if you follow the training, you put in the work, I hope you will get some traction like some of the other members in our community. And so with that, let's jump into some of the things that we're seeing in the headlines of the AI world. So Elon Musk's, like I said, recently had this blow up, right? He said all this crazy, and I'm sure you've seen this. He said all this crazy racial stuff, some stuff that had to be removed from the internet. It was also jailbroken within 48 hours, which makes it pretty wild if you consider giving this tool or trusting this tool with the information that it's giving you in how to take action, or I don't know. Lots of people are using tools like this to run their life, ask some serious life-changing questions and, make decisions based off of those things. So, using something like that, I think that's a huge trust issue. Also, let's not forget the fact that lots of people use this tool and it has recently been fact-checked with tons of misinformation. And here's what I know though. AI is just a tool, right? It's not perfect. And there's a lot of people out there that think it should be. They're very they can't get past the fact that the stuff that's coming up from it cannot be true, and it the fact that it isn't, they're just losing their mind. And one of the things that I want to share with you in this video is that while most people do those types of things, while they let this type of scandal and controversy run their lives, I'm able to recognize what these tools can be used for. And it's to grow a business, grow an online business. And ever since AI came along, myself and my team have been able to produce some incredible results for ourselves and our customers. We've been able to do things that we were never able to do before, things that we were never capable of doing before. If I had AI, I'll give you an example. If I had AI when I first was getting started, I was a mechanic. I was also selling art on the side. I was not coming off of a home run in life, right? So I was like back against the wall, trying to pay my rent, do all those things. I had to learn how to build websites and run Google ads for people and do search engine optimization and generate traffic to websites. A lot of those things now, you can use AI tools, which we're going to talk about, to help you do those things where you no longer have to learn all of those skills. The skills that you have to learn are how to use the AI that can do those things for you. And this is why we really consider the AI boom as the digital gold rush, because there's so much opportunity for the everyday person to go out there and use AI to solve problems for people that could use help solving those problems. And I'll give you some examples. The peoples that we solve, peoples with an S, that we solve problems for are usually business owners. Business owners, plumbers, electricians, carpet cleaners, solar companies. We run a lot of marketing for travel companies here in Hawaii. That's the industry that I'm in. Home service-based businesses. They're usually busy running their business. The most that most business owners have done is maybe log into ChatGPT and run a couple queries. You know, they have not watched a bunch of YouTube videos like you have, like you're probably doing now, and done deep dives with Grok 4, Manus AI, Gemini. And I know this because I talk to a lot of business owners. My team talks to a lot of business owners. And the thing is that this opportunity is so primed for the picking because they know they need it, but they don't know how to use it. And so that is why in this video, we've already talked a little bit about Grok 4, jailbroken, the $200 million contract with the Pentagon. I'm just shocked that the government still wants to do business with this thing, with this tool. But again, I'm not concerned with it, really. I mean, like, it's happening. It's crazy. I don't really know what I can do about it. But I'm playing with Grok 4. I'm not giving it any of my sensitive information. But what I am doing with it is using it to build lead lists that I can use to sell AI software to, which I'm going to show you in this video, right? Like I said, generated over $33,000 in revenue. I put in the work to do this. I'm not saying you're going to be able to do it, but that's what I want to share with you. So I want to talk more about how we use Grok 4 to build a lead list, and then I'm going to show you how to monetize that lead list, how I monetize that lead list by offering to solve problems for the people that it puts out there. And so this is Grok 4, right? For those of you that don't know, Grok 4 has 3 different pricing models. I don't think I can pull it up here because I'm already logged in, but there's 3 different price plans. If you want to use Grok AI for free, you'll be able to use Grok 3, which is the old model, which can do actually what I'm going to share with you to do, build a lead list. Grok 4 is a $30 a month subscription plan. If you want Grok 4 Heavy, it's $300 per month, which people feel like is kind of a cash grab for early adopters. Nobody really likes it. I talked about that in my other video. I'm not going to talk about it here. But there's 3 different pricing packages. You can do this with the free version. And so if you want to build a list of business owners in your area, you just give it this prompt. And by the way, I'm giving you this prompt in my 4-part AI fast track training. For those of you that don't know, in my 4-part AI fast track training, I also give you all the prompts and scripts from all of my videos. After you join, you'll get this spreadsheet, and then each one of my recent videos is listed here, and there's a document, which this is the document. It contains any of the bonuses, scripts, and prompts that I mentioned, so comment below and I'll send you that link. And for the people that are watching this live, I'm going to put that in the live chat with you, so just stick with me here. And if you are a subscriber coming back, welcome back. It's good to see you here. Thanks for coming in live. So this is what we do. We give it this prompt. We tell it that we run a digital marketing agency in Maui, Hawaii. That is looking to expand. By the way, if you're new, this is a great method to go out there and get your first client if you take action on it. And if you are experienced and you don't know that you could be building a lead list in this way, this is a way that you can really scale your client getting in your business, and I do recommend it. And then especially when you see how I pair it with AI software to get clients and get traction. And by the way, if you go to my Facebook group, offlinesharks.com/Facebook, I have a free group here, and you can see that there are 21,000 other members in here. This is Tom Gaddis, my co-founder, and we regularly share information on how to get clients. We do weekly live trainings on this Facebook page, not in the group because you can't go live in groups anymore. But you'll see in here, you can join live. You don't have to join the fast track training, but if you want to come in the group and see some of the traction that other people are getting, the questions, the community, I do recommend that you go do that, because at the end of the day, making a business and starting to do this from home, it can be pretty lonely. And that community that we have, where you see other people asking questions, like look at this one. This is a great one. Accountability post from Fernando. Last few days he's been using Go High Level, which is a software tool that we use. Last week I hit some goals, had a potential client ghost him. I did implement the 3-3 method, which is a video that I made. Led to a client meetup. Old client needs a bot for his website. Hyperfocus will lock down 2 clients for one website and one bot. I mean, look at this. 1 hour a day learning how to use Go High Level, work out 30 minutes a day, stick to the action plan, 200 outreach messages per day. And the numbers, right? He knows his numbers. 3 to 5 sales calls booked, 1 to 2 clients closed, 1 to 2,000 per month each. Every week learning new things from you guys. Let's get it started. You guys are awesome. I mean, I love this, right? This is huge, because when I was getting started, I had to only be accountable to myself. And when you make posts like this in the group and you just take part of it, it's free. It's a huge tool. It can be highly motivating. It'll make you come back and want to keep taking action and getting traction. And so if you're building a lead list following the method that I'm sharing with you, you give Grok 4 this prompt. It says that you run a digital marketing agency in wherever you're from. Change this. And you're looking to expand. My ideal clients are in the travel and activity and home services space. This is the 2 industries that I go after. What I recommend when people say, what industry should I go after? I recommend that you go after one that you are familiar with. If you, like me, used to be a mechanic, I like to prospect automotive, because I know that they need to do more. I can speak the language, right? They're looking for more brake jobs, oil changes. They do service writing. They need service appointments, things like that. If it's carpet cleaning, if you're a landscaper, if you're in a professional service base, maybe you're a CPA, a lot of people are retired. Try to get clients in the industry that you're familiar with, because you know the problems they have and you can speak the language of how to solve them. Make me a detailed list of 25 leads from your industry in the place that you're from. Go to the area that you're from. If you're in a very highly dense, saturated area, go into a smaller suburb outside your area where it's less competitive. Collect all the business information, address, city, state, phone number, address, and email address, and key decision makers. Exclude franchise or chain, because you're not going to be working with those. We want to work directly with the business owners of small businesses, because we're going to offer them a foot in the door service to get our foot in the door. It's exactly what that is. When people watch a YouTube video and the YouTube video tells them to sell something for $3,000 per month, and people try to follow that method and they don't ever get any traction, it's because you can't come out of the gate selling something for $3,000 a month. That just doesn't happen. You have to have some credibility. You have to have some trust. You have to have some relationship. You have to have some rapport built up with somebody. That's why we give somebody something of value up front to start the relationship. And once we have that open conversation, once we know the business owner, we've given them value, they know us, they ask us questions, and they're asking us, I appreciate you helping me with that. How else can you help me? That's when you can start to sell the more expensive stuff. But most people miss this step. And that's my key point for this video and pretty much all the videos that I create. You can't skip the foot in the door step. And that's why I always like to give people the foot in the door methods to get customers. That's like the most important piece. And even till this day at my level, I'm still out there getting clients by doing foot in the door strategies, except I have people on my team following the methods to get foot in the door, to get their foot in the door for customers. And I want to pull up we just closed the deal. Let me see. I just took this screenshot. We just closed the deal. This one's on the 11th. This is a $2,000 website. It's not $5,000. It's not $10,000. It's a $2,000 website. And that is because we found somebody that is a business owner, doesn't have a website, knows they need a website, but didn't know where to look. We found that person at the right time, and we offered them a website to solve that problem. And the great news about that is if you don't know how to build websites, you can use software. AI software to create websites. You can go out there and go to a platform like Upwork and find a specialist to help you build a website. So you can be, what I always tell people, a general contractor in the online space where you find people that have problems, just like general contractors find people that want to do a remodel of their home and they want to get cabinets installed and lay tile and paint. But the general contractor doesn't do those things. He finds the painter. He finds the electrician. Just like us. We find a business owner who needs a website. We find the person who can build the website. We collect the money from the client and we pay the specialist a fee and we keep the rest. We're general contractors. It's a very simple process to understand. And when you kind of get down to that, your whole world opens up because you realize, oh shit, I don't need to know how to really do anything other than find other people who know how to do all these things. And when you use AI software and you use, ChatGPT, Grok, these different tools to ask it questions about business, how do I find customers? How do I build a lead list? What are other ways that I can offer value to this business? Go check out their website. Find me some problems where I can solve them. You can help me solve them. And maybe they'll turn into a subscription customer. This is how you do it. This is how you get traction. This is how you get started. And you don't need to do it all yourself. You can use these AI tools. So once you build this lead list, look at this. You give it this prompt. Again, you get the prompt in the document, or you can screenshot it here. And then it goes out and just builds you this list. Here's the business name, the address, the city, the phone number, the website, the email address. It gives you the key decision maker. Oh my gosh. So what's funny about this list is like I see some people that I have worked with. 4 people, plumbers, handyman, drain cleaning, plumbing service. These are all potentially people that I would, or maybe I have actually worked with these people in the past. So to me, that means that like these could be great leads, right? These are people that I already know. Seriously, I saw 3 of my past customers on there. So I know that these people are people that have disposable income and they know the value of investing in digital marketing. So when you find somebody that knows the value of investing in digital marketing, it's much easier to convince them to give you money because they already understand the value, rather than finding somebody who doesn't know and you have to educate them. And I'll give you an example of this. One of the best ways to find customers online is to just go to Google and find the people that are already running ads, right? So let's go to Google. Let me pull up my screen again. And just type in like roofer, Lahaina, Maui, right? And you can see these people at the top. Sponsored. These people are running ads. Now, how do I know that? Because it says it's sponsored, right? Pro Roofing. These people are ideal prospects that could pay you. And I know this because they're already spending money on advertising. It's easy to reach out to this person and say, hey, Pro Roofing, I have this AI software tool, and this is Go High Level, by the way. We can go ahead and get you more reviews for your Google business profile. And we use this software tool to do it, right? This is the dashboard. We would just create one of these dashboards. And in this dashboard, you get all these tools at your disposal for your clients. And so I could say, hey, we could go out there and get you, do a review blast and get, a bunch of reviews on your Google business profile, and we'll do it for $100 or $200. And that's how you get your foot in the door. You give them an irresistible offer. Of course, business owners would say, if you can take one of my customer lists and upload it to a tool and do a review blast where you send a review request like this to a list and people just start getting reviews onto their Google business profile, that's a huge value add. And so once you show them that you can do stuff like this, then you're going to have the opportunity to sell them other stuff. And I'm slowing down right now because I'm reading a comment in the chat. I'm going to take a screenshot from somebody in the chat right now who I appreciate, Abdullah Ali. He says, bro, not going to lie, crazy thanks. I got 3 clients done last week only because of your knowledge. Thank you so much. When I do my setup to work, I'll join your paid membership. Thanks a lot. Hey, you don't need to join my paid membership if you don't want to. It's all good. Like I said, I have a free Facebook group. You probably are already in it because you sound like an action taker. If not, join it, but if you are, man, Abdullah, if you could post here and share with us about your win, I would love to, congratulate you. And if you have any questions for me, put them there, and maybe I'll make a video on it. Anyway, appreciate you being here, man. So anyway, we build a list, right? We have a list of leads. Now let's go ahead and figure out how we can solve problems for these leads. So what I like to do is just go through like an audit process. You can go to this person's website, right? Mahalo Tours and Trans. It's a nice looking website. They have a website. That's great. Pretty simple. How's their social media look? Let's go to their social media. Go to Facebook, Mahalo Tours and Transportation. And I just spend a little bit of time doing some research on some of these people that I get the list from. Look, 497 followers. And the last time this business owner posted was in 2022. 2022, y'all. And they've got almost 500 followers. Now, 500 people that know this business, that maybe use them before, that trust them. And this business clearly posted in the past, right? So they know the value in it. But why do you think they haven't posted since 2022, 3 years? It's probably because it's difficult to post. It takes time. It takes resources. You got to create content. In the past, before you had AI, you had to shoot videos, you had to take photos, you had to hire people to do that, you had to write that stuff. Most people can't do it. And so this right here, this is an ideal customer for me. This is an ideal prospect for me. And this is the first person on my lead list. And let me show you what I would offer this person. I would offer this person 2 weeks of social media content for free. And I would offer them social media content being posted, not to get them more customers, but to generate activity on their social media profiles. And I'll use this AI software tool to help me do that. Now, all I have to do is go to the marketing section and go to the social planner. And if this business says, yes, I'm going to give you some emails that you can send to this person to get them to take your irresistible offer, but stick with me here. If they say, yes, they want it, they will come in here and connect their social media profile, so you don't ever have to do that. And then this is all scheduled AI-generated content for my business. You can see I have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google Business. All these posts are created right here in the tool using AI. Look at that image. Beautiful image. This guy, he looks like he's a marketer in Hawaii on a tropical island. Guess what? He is, but he was created by AI. Normally, I'd have to pay somebody, an actor, a model, a photographer, to go out there and create this stuff. But I just had somebody on my team use this tool to use AI to create the images and the text. You can see it was created by Ronald, not me. And we can create 2 weeks of this and offer it to this business owner, for this business owner. And if they say, that's awesome, I appreciate it, can you do this for me for a month? Then we can charge them $500 a month. And if you want to offer them one post a day, I recommend charging them $797 a month. And if you want to get more questions about different types of pricing, join my Facebook group and look at some of the questions that people ask, or post the question yourself. I'm in there responding to comments every single day, along with other subject matter experts that I hire to help support the people in my community. And so, yeah, if you get somebody who says yes to this email, one second here. Let me give you my prospecting email. By the way, if you're getting any value out of this, please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment below so I can send you the 4-part AI fast track training. I really make it a point to try to give people a full, from end to end in every single video, what the issue is, what the opportunity is, how to find somebody who needs a problem solved, how to offer it to them, and how to collect cash flow in the process. Like people like Abdullah take action and get customers. I'm not saying everybody's going to go out there and do that, like get customers as quickly, but there are people following along because these methods work. But you got to put in the time and effort. I want to give you my email here that will help you land some of these clients. Perfect. I'm adding it to the document that I'm giving you today for this specific video. Here it is. So when you find a business, let's walk it back real quick. Build a lead list. By the way, if you don't want to use Grok 4, you can use this same prompt in Gemini. Gemini does the same exact thing. Look at this. Gemini, Google's AI tool. Here's the prompt, same exact prompt. It builds me the lead list. It's funny because last time I made a video on this business right here, the first one at the top of this list, was a great candidate. Had a bunch of followers and had not posted in a couple of years. And that's a perfect prospect. Somebody that has a following and hasn't posted in a long time. They know it's valuable and they need some activity. And I wanted to say this real quick, and I'm glad I remembered. We're not selling more kayak tours. We're not selling more activity tours to this company, right? Tours and transportation. I want to make very clear that we're selling activity on their social media profile. We're selling posting. We're not saying the posting is going to get bookings. We're not saying the posting is going to get tours. What we're saying is now your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Facebook is going to look active. Your Google business profile is going to look active. Google's going to see that in their algorithm, and they're probably going to move you up in the Google Map Pack because they see that your business profile has a heartbeat. And when people come to your social media profiles, they're going to see that you are active. When they come here and they see you haven't posted in 2022, they're going to think you're dormant and maybe you're not even in business, and they might go to the next activity company whose social media channels are popping. They've got tons of activities. They got people happy. They got good reviews. But look at you. You look like you're just sleeping on your business. You're not too enthused. Now, that's why, or that is what we are selling. Activity on your social media profiles, not 1,000 likes. You're going to see our posts go out. Who knows how many likes you're going to get? But when they see those posts go out and they didn't create them, they're going to be so stoked that you're doing that, especially for 2 weeks free. And when they start paying you, if they start paying you, they're going to be like, seeing those posts go out, and they're going to be like, man, that's a great deal. I don't have to create that shit. And you know what? You're not either. You're going to use Go High Level. You get 30 days free to this tool in the AI Fast Track training to create this content. And I'm going to show you how to create this content. So if you want to create a post, you just go to New Post, create New Post. And then you select the social media accounts that you want to publish to. And of course, we want to publish to all the accounts all at once. This tool makes it super easy to do that. You can select them all. In the past, this business owner maybe did not create social media content because they didn't want to post to each platform, but we have a tool that does it all. And then you just use AI to create your post. So if I want to write something, I just use this, and it says, what is the main message or key point you want to communicate? We want more tours. We want more tours for this company. More tours for come visit Maui and take a tour. Who do you want to achieve with this content? What do you want to achieve with it? More tours for Mahalo Tours and Transportation. The tone of voice, professional, friendly, persuasive. I'm going to go with professional because this is a business. How many variations? I want 3 variations that I can choose from of the content. And look, I'm not even going to ChatGPT. I'm not going to Grok. I'm using this directly in Go High Level to help me generate this content. And as soon as this is done, I'm going to select the one that I think is the best. Experience the wonders of Maui with our professional guided tours. Perfect. I'm not even going to spend more time in here. Obviously, you can spend as much time as you want. You can have some professionally written content. You can use other tools to write the content if you want. This is plenty good. And then I'm just going to add an image to it. And I'm going to use AI to create that image. Tours for Mahalo, tours on Maui for visitors. Let's just do Jeep tours. Why not? And I can pick how many images I want created. I can do style of image. I'm going to go photo because I want a realistic photo of a Jeep tour in Maui because maybe that's what they offer. And if you wanted to, oh my gosh, how sick is that image? That's so sweet. So now I have a post that I can send out to all of these platforms, and you can see that it could take you, 20 minutes to make 7 posts or less. It could take you 20 minutes to write a whole month of posts. And when you have a few customers that you're doing this for, maybe you want to hire a virtual assistant to start creating the posts for you. That's what I do. And you can create 7 to 14 days of content for somebody up front. And that's what I recommend you do. If you want to get a customer, create the content up front. So when you send them this email that says, it's almost impossible for them to say no. It says, hey, business owner, just noticed something about your page. Hope this doesn't come out of left field. I was checking out your business online. Notice you got a solid following on social media, but it looks like you haven't posted in a while, ? Totally get it. Running a business is crazy. Couldn't help but thinking you've got people already paying attention to you. That's rare. True. Most businesses would love to have that kind of audience. Every day that they don't hear from you is money left on the table. Every business owner knows this. Anyway, I help businesses just like yours stay active and connect with their followers online. No pressure or anything. I'd be happy to create 2 weeks of free content for you just to show you what it would look like. So again, you build a list, you do a little research, you find somebody who has some followers, hasn't posted in a long time, you send them this email. If they say yes, all you do is you send them this link to the Launchpad where you send a link and then you put their phone number in it. And when they put their phone number in it, then they can connect their social media profiles here. And now you can just create all of the content for free. The 2 weeks of content for free, you just create it in there and you say, go ahead and have a look. I've added it to your account. I've scheduled it for the next 2 weeks. Since you've already connected your profiles, you didn't need their password or anything. Tell me what you think. If you need any changes, I can go do it there. Boom. They're going to see those posts go out and they're going to love you. And so that is my whole goal for you. You know, I'm not saying you're going to be able to go out there and make millions of dollars overnight. This takes work. But this method, you know, you do not have to be a genius. You don't have to have a background. You don't have to have a technical skill set. You can learn this by watching YouTube videos like this one and just take action. So if this is interesting to you, I encourage you to take action. It's totally free to do this. You know, like the video, subscribe, comment below. I'll send you the 4-part AI fast track training. And on that training, we discuss tactics like I've just shared with you here. Like, yes, you get your foot in the door, but what happens next? How do you turn this into a real business? How do you hire people to help you, you know, do what I talk about, like the automation part of it? You know, what are the other things that we sell people? Because, you know, in my business, we sell $3,000 per month subscription, $5,000 per month subscriptions. And there's ways to do that. And we talk about that. We give you our money magnets in the 4-part AI fast track training as well. Show you other ways to monetize this software tool. And so I just put the link for the 4-part fast track training for the live people that have been here live and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Hope you got some value out of this video. And I will see you all